This file right here is from a teacher who had sex with a student. Okay? They're not going to jail. You know what this whole file is about? It's about whether or not they get to keep their pension.
Okay.
Sex with a teenage girl.
Oh, yeah.
Is he going to jail? I'm being as brutally honest with you as I can. If you are afraid of a middle school child who called you a and spit on you and advanced towards you, you are in the wrong profession. Kid's fine. Kid's not hurt.
Okay.
The kid got a scratch. He's gonna give the kid a 65, right? He's not gonna fail the kid?
No.
No, he's not gonna fail the kid.
No.
He's gonna get that kid out of his f***ing classroom and move on fresh for September.
We're facing a crisis in American education, and this week, the NJEA is under fire. Teachers' unions would have you believe that they're fighting for our children, but the evidence in these tapes show they're fighting for themselves, their survival, and their own dominance. On day 2 of our continuing investigation into the teachers' unions across America, we are back in New Jersey. The video you're about to see and hear shocked and deeply disturbed us.
Hello? Hi. How are you? Hi, I just called you. Come on in. How are you?
Meet Kathleen Valencia, a history teacher and the president of the Union City Education Association. Within minutes of meeting our journalist, Ms. Valencia boasted about how her office protected a teacher who had sex with a teenage student.
About like a situation with a family member.
Sure, come on, sit down. This file, right here, this huge file.
Oh boy.
This file right here is from a teacher who had sex with a student. Okay? They're not going to jail. You know what this whole file is about? It's about whether or not they get to keep their pension.
Okay.
Sex with a teenage girl.
Oh yeah.
Is he going to jail? How come? Because the child's not pressing charges. They have no proof it was sex.
The Union City Education Association is aware that one of their teachers had sex with a teenage student, and nothing is being done except to protect the teacher. Now, the identity of this teacher obviously needs to be revealed. Here is the email and the phone number for Ms. Valencia and the NJEA headquarters. We need you in the audience to take action. Call them. Ask for the name of this teacher. Earlier, our undercover journalist suggested a teacher she knew had hit a student and left him bloodied.
I'm kind of here for a little bit of advice on the situation.
Sure.
Because he kind of got into this, I kind of wanted to put this in like hypothetical terms, like of just...
Everything that we're saying here is hypothetical.
Okay.
So, you can be as explicit as you want because none of this ever happened.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah, the student, he pretty much became like, very disrespectful towards him and spit on him and called him the N-word. And he kind of like advanced towards him during all this, and my brother pushed him when he came towards him, and he fell and injured himself.
The student?
Yes.
Okay. When did this happen?
It was about 2 weeks ago.
I've heard nothing.
Okay. Yeah, as far as we know, the student hasn't come forward and said anything.
Was there a witness? None of this happened.
Okay.
None of it happened. Nothing happened. Okay. The student, what grade is he teaching?
He's teaching middle school.
Okay.
Which is kind of scary because he's a kid.
Right. Listen. I am a high school teacher. Okay? Your brother has to decide a couple things. Number one, is he afraid of the kids? If your brother is afraid of the kids, he needs to get a new job. Okay? He will not be effective and he will not be happy if he is afraid of these kids. Okay? I'm being as brutally honest with you as I can. if you are afraid of a middle school child who called you a and spit on you and advanced towards you, you are in the wrong profession.
Ms. Valencia is telling our journalist to keep quiet about the teacher who hit a student.
I know, it's just that the kid got hurt.
Okay. Did the kid's parent come in?
No.
Nothing happened. It was
Okay.
2 weeks ago. Nothing happened. There's no video. It was in the classroom, not in the hallway.
No, it was in the classroom.
Nothing happened.
Okay.
Kid's fine. Kid's not hurt.
Okay.
The kid got a scratch. Your brother's fine. God forbid, the kid decides to tell the principal.
Yeah.
It happened two weeks ago. He's not. Well, let's say the kid does. Okay, your brother's going to be like, listen, I was talking to that kid. He tripped and fell.
Yeah.
I asked him if he was okay. Kid told me he was fine.
Yeah, and just like, he could probably defend himself in some way, right?
I didn't push that kid. Kid tripped and fell.
Yeah.
He called me a
Yeah.
Kid tripped and fell. I didn't push him. Right? Of course, I'm not an attorney. I don't know who your brother is. I don't want to know who your brother is. Don't tell me who your brother is.
Okay.
The reckless disregard for the student's well-being is shocking, but even more disturbing is the cover-up she is helping our journalist concoct to protect her violent brother. Ms. Valencia may be violating New Jersey law. The state's Department of Children and Families website states very clearly, quote, in New Jersey, any person having reasonable cause to believe a child has been subjected to abuse or acts of abuse should immediately report this information, unquote.
He's just worried about this incident, like about the kid getting injured and like coming forward and...
Did the kid fill out any medical reports?
I don't know.
If he did, your brother would have had his ass dragged up to the Board of Education 2 weeks ago. If anybody wants to speak to your brother and call him up into the principal's office or call him up to the Board of Education, the first thing your brother's going to do is going to call me.
Okay.
And he's going to say, I want my union rep here.
Sure.
Okay?
I'll have him come in soon
Now,
just to meet you.
Next, Ms. Valencia says to make sure the kid does not fail the class, fixing the grade if necessary.
He's going to give the kid a 65, right? He's not going to fail the kid?
No.
No, he's not going to fail the kid.
No.
He's going to get that kid out of his f***ing classroom and move on fresh for September.
Right. Yeah, and I'll tell him that.
Right. He's going to pass him and give him a 65. And God forbid anybody calls him in. Your brother has no idea. Yeah, the kid tripped and fell, but I asked him. He said he was perfectly fine. Yeah, we met. Told me he was fine. I didn't touch him. It's 2 weeks later, and now the kid's going to accuse me of pushing him? What, is he out of his mind? It happened 2 weeks ago.
Right.
But supposedly this incident happened 2 weeks ago. Why wouldn't he come and tell you if I really pushed him? Why is he waiting till now? This is ridiculous. He tripped and fell. I asked him if he was okay. He told me yes. Because they're going to, why didn't you report it to the nurse? It was after school. There was no nurse.
Yeah, I know.
It was after school. I talked to the kid for 2 minutes. He told me he was fine.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Your
just...
brother, listen, your brother's not doing it. Your brother's not losing his job.
Because he's a part of, like, this really, like, troubled group of friends, like, little group, you know, of kids.
Scumbags, yeah.
Yeah.
He's got a scumbag group, yeah.
Yeah.
I
And-
know those groups.
Yeah.
They're wannabes. So the kids all act tough, especially in middle school. They all act tough. They have no balls. Okay, I do home instruction. I'm a middle-aged woman. Okay, I go all over town into people's shithole houses, and I never worry.
Ms. Valencia's disdain for the students in her district is scary and disturbing.
Now, trust me, I know dirtbags. I have taught the dirtbags. They have a whole dirtbag class at the high school. I've taught the dirtbag class, okay?
Do they just, like, group them, like,
Yes,
the trouble? Okay.
they do, okay? They used to, okay? I have taught the dirtbag class. That's not what they call it, but it's the dirtbag class. It's the biggest f***ing pieces of shit. I have worked
It's kids that, like, get called out and then...
all the time.
It's like detention, but during the day.
Yes.
They'll just...
But that's their whole
Yeah.
class. Their whole
Yeah.
class is the dirtbag class. They all travel together in a pack.
Okay.
I'm not afraid of those kids.
Yeah.
There's no need to be afraid of those kids. The kid called your brother a n***. He spit at your brother. Your brother pushed him. He fell down. And what did the kid do?
Yeah, I guess he didn't tell anyone.
He didn't tell anyone. How come?
Well, probably because he did something bad, right?
That's right. Just as nervous as your brother is about having pushed that kid attacked your brother and called him a nigger and spit on him.
Right.
That kid is in his pants. They both have something over the other one. The kid didn't tell on your brother because the kid doesn't want your brother telling anybody he called him a nigger and spit on him.
Mm-hmm.
Who's more afraid here? The kid. Why is the kid afraid? Because the kid doesn't want to get kicked out of school.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't want to go into the old ed program next year. They have an alternative program for 8th graders. They take them out of the middle school and they put them into the 9th grade. I know those kids. They're the scumbag crew. He doesn't want to be with the truly scumbag crew.
Mm-hmm.
That's why he's keeping his mouth shut.
Right.
He knows about old ed. He doesn't want to go. So if he tells anybody that your brother pushed him, your brother's going to say, called me a spit on me and pushed me.
Ms. Valencia is now trying to turn it back on the student. That's a common theme, isn't it?
Your brother's not going to admit anything happened. I don't admit anything. Do you have any proof? Do you have any witnesses? The only witness is the scumbag kid who called your brother and spit at him.
And he's part of like a troubled group, I guess, right? So
he's got a record, right? At school.
Yeah.
Everybody knows he's trouble. Why is he bothering with this teacher?
Right.
You see?
Mm-hmm.
Your brother's okay.
Okay.
If the kid wanted to make trouble for your brother, he would have done it 2 weeks ago.
Right.
The scumbag kid? And this woman is the president of her local union.
Should he tell anyone else?
No.
No?
No. Keep his mouth shut.
I mean, like another teacher or the principal, just so if he needs anything.
No.
Okay.
No. If your brother robbed a liquor store, okay, and he was afraid of getting caught, should he go and tell anybody?
No.
It would be an easy answer, right?
Yeah.
Your brother's not going to tell anybody. I don't know your brother's name. I don't want to know your brother's name. I don't want to know what school your brother works at. I don't know any of it.
If it escalates, I guess we'll give you
Then
a
your
call.
brother will call me.
Yeah.
But right now, nothing happened.
Okay.
Ms. Valencia equates this incident to the robbing of a liquor store and says that it will be swept under the rug.
Nothing happened.
So like worse things. Like people have done worse things than him and like been fine. Like
This file. Right here, this huge file.
oh boy.
This file right here is from a teacher who had sex with a student. Okay? They're not going to jail. You know what this whole file is about? It's about whether or not they get to keep their pension.
Okay.
Sex with a teenage girl.
Oh yeah.
Is he going to jail? No. How come? Because the child's not pressing charges. They have no proof there was sex.
Okay.
Okay? There's no proof. Is there proof your brother did anything?
Well, no.
No.
Okay.
There's a dirtbag kid's 2-week-old accusation that your brother pushed him and he fell down. Are the wounds healed? Was there any broken bones? Would he get a scratch on his neck?
I don't know. I think
Got a scratch.
I think there was like blood on his
He
hand.
got a scratch.
He
He got a scratch. Now this is a bad kid. I don't know where he got a scratch. He probably got in a fight. Yeah, he tripped and fell in my room, but he was perfectly fine. There was no blood. I don't know what the hell happened. I was kidding. He was good. He was fine. Let's remember, there is no videotape. There's no accusation. There's no witness. That equals no problem.
Okay.
Relax.
Yeah, I get so worried for him, you know?
He's going to be fine.
Okay.
As Ms. Valencia makes abundantly clear, the unions are in the business of protecting their members and the status quo. They push the narrative that all union teachers are good no matter what they do. To suggest otherwise is heresy. Now, Ms. Valencia is willing to cover up physical abuse and sexual abuse that actually occurred. While a child being pushed and sustaining bloody injuries is troubling in its own right, a teacher having sex with one of their students is way over the line. The identity of this teacher needs to be revealed so the proper actions can be taken. Again, it would be nice if Valencia was just a bad apple, an isolated incident, but now there seems to be a whole barrel full of rot. And that's just one state, New Jersey. We're just getting started. In the next segment, you'll see a video that Randi Weingartner herself did not want you to see. In fact, she tried to get a restraining order against Project Veritas so that we could not release it. But we will be releasing it. And this time, we not only have the videos, we have the documents.